You know, I've never used one of those. But doesn't that like squeeze all the juice out? The juice is the best part. Hey everybody, I am live. So, all right, I am solo today, so wait for some people to pop in here to the live stream. I'm actually a couple minutes early. I didn't feel like just sitting here doing nothing, so I'm early today. So hopefully people, there we go. Hey, all right, people have been waiting for me. Good. So, today's video, it's going to be, or today's live stream is going to be a little quicker than usual. I'm only going to do this for maybe like an hour because, again, I am by myself, and when you've been talking for an hour straight, your voice tends to go. So, yeah, well, we'll do an hour today. So how's it going, everybody? Hello? All right. Hey, Gary. All right. Hey, King. I'm getting ready to watch, getting ready to beat Shazam. All right. I just realized I didn't actually set up my computer, so I guess I'll read everything off my phone today. From Kentucky. Wow. Hey, Greg's here. All right. Yeah, how did I forget to set up my computer? That just seems like a rookie mistake. I just wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, I guess. I don't know. Hey, Dave. It's been a long day. I've been working on The Purge some more. That's like all I'm doing now. If I'm not out hunting and like filming for you guys or like doing something with my family, I am here purging. I am working on my library. I've been doing more of that today. Where is everybody else, or the others? No others today, just me, myself, and I. Rick was saying that he thinks, Rick lives further away now, he moved, so he's probably going to be doing, like, every other week, so, when he's not here, I'll try to maybe get somebody to fill in, you know, one of the crew members, but if not, it's just going to be just me, like it is, today, so, going solo. I do have a drink today, actually. Wait, Greg says he was gonna come tonight? Why? Well, what's up with that? Why didn't you text me? My husband and I are getting ready to buy a new house and updating our duplex, so I know. This is why I need my computer. So I know what you mean about always working on something. Yeah, this is taking a long time to do this purge. Can you bring Steph back in more videos? Which Steph? The Steph from today's video or pink hair Steph? Let me know which one you're talking about. Noah, do I like Disney's Valiant? Yeah, it's a good movie. I like Valiant. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. Where's Chris? Chris has been working a lot. But he was in a video just recently, like maybe like I guess not this weekend, but last weekend, right? He was busy. I think Chris was busy on Saturday, and then Sunday he actually wanted to hang out Sunday, but I had plans with my friend Stephanie. In today's video, yeah, says Eric. Yeah, Steph from today's video. She'll probably be with us more. She was actually saying that she would like to go and hit up more flea markets and stuff. So yeah, in theory, I don't see why not. But you plan on seeing Steph more in my videos, especially when you go to we go to flea markets and stuff. Yeah, you'll be seeing Steph more. She lives close by. She's not far or anything, so it's not like it's difficult for her to hop into a video. Vinny, I actually haven't seen the new Maleficent trailer. I should probably watch it. I don't really watch many trailers. Basically, if when I'm watching YouTube and a trailer comes on, I'll watch it, but I don't usually seek out trailers. I think that was Carter said, do I know how many movies I own? No. Good stuff at James Sunday. Better than Saturday. What? Oh, Jake's. Oh, yeah, good stuff at Jake's. Yeah, Jake's is always better on a Sunday as opposed to a Saturday. Saturday at Jake's, it's weird. I mean, if I don't have a chance to go Sunday, like for some reason I got something to do Sunday and I got free time on a Saturday, I'll go to Jake's. I mean, there's people there, sure, why not? It's just that in comparison, no, Jake's on a Sunday is always packed and it's crazy. But there are different people there. There are actually some decent vendors who only sell on Saturdays and not Sundays. So, you know, you never know. But I do try to go on Sundays because it is much nicer. Yeah. Eric says it was funny when we kept finding like Satan stuff at the flea market. Yeah, what was that about? Like, it was weird. We just kept seeing like the devil everywhere at the flea market. It was bizarre. I wish we had better luck Saturdays, says Greg. Yeah, I mean, you know what I missed Saturday, actually? There was a copy of the Game Chasers, who if you don't know, are people who do like video game hunting videos and whatnot on YouTube. They're great. I love their stuff. And I missed season 1. Season 1 was sitting on a table, and I looked right past it. The spine is very... it's very, I don't know how to say it, like, it doesn't stick out. It's very kind of bland looking. So I looked right over it. Like, I didn't even like notice it was the Game Chasers. I'm just, I'm flipping through it. I'm like, whatever. It almost looked like a bootleg. It was so like, just bland looking. And then somebody mentioned it and I went back and watched a video, and sure enough, there it is. The Game Chasers season 1 DVD for like, I don't know, guy probably only wanted $5 for it. So that stunk. But yeah, like Greg says, it happens. Yeah, that's one of the biggest downfalls on filming when I'm out hunting is you guys pointing out things I missed. Because sometimes you're like, hey, did you know that like that DVD or Blu-ray is super rare and goes for like $9 million? And I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. Whoops. Or, hey, did you know you just missed the Game Chasers? No, I didn't. So yeah, I miss stuff. I don't see everything. Sometimes you look over things, especially when you're at a place like a flea market where there's just so much going on, and then you guys point out to me what I missed. So, yay. Oh, well. Again, it is what it is. Had to stop counting movies you should have picked up on videos. Okay. I think Jess said she's going to stop commenting on videos or movies I should pick up. Why is the camera zoomed in? It's not. What are you talking about? It's how it just normally is. I don't know what you're talking about. When's Eric wants to know when we're doing more yard sales. I don't know. I want to do some. I was talking to Rick about that. Rick also wants to go hit up some yard sales. So hopefully soon. I think it was not this past weekend, but the weekend before, there were some yard sales going on. But I had plans with the family and stuff, so I wasn't able to hit him up. I was kind of bummed because I was like, figures. Like the one Saturday I have a bunch of plans is the Saturday where there's like a whole bunch of yard sales going on, but it is what it is. Such is life. Yeah, Crazy Joe's here. Hey CS, do you have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon in your collection? Yeah, I have the entire. Actually, I have the entire like 80s series, the 2000 or 2000 something series. I have all those. And then I have some of like the newer one. I really should have my computer on me because like I'm trying to read what you guys are saying, but like it only like 3 things come up at a time, and if I don't see what you're saying, just repeat yourself. You really look like a ship captain now. Good, I like it. I like my ship captain hat. It's my fisherman hat. I like it. I like that it's like wider. It's good for my face, my fat face. Did you? Oh, see, here's everything going. Do you ever take your hat off? Yeah, although my hair's kind of, well, for me it's long right now. Yeah, I've taken my hat off in videos many times. People always ask that. I guess I don't take it off often. I usually wear a hat in my videos. I mean, of course, when I'm at home. I mean, this is me at home. I don't wear my hat and glasses when I'm just hanging out at home. But when I'm out, I mean, it's like, yeah, I have my hat and glasses on. Or if I'm filming a video here, I have my hat and glasses on. What's my most prized Laserdisc besides Song of the South? I'm sure it's blown out, but right there would be Spice World. I'd go with that. Why were shelves empty and moved and stuff recently? What are you asking? I don't know. Because you're talking about The Purge? Because I've done like 5 or 6 videos on that, so I don't know why you wouldn't know why the purge isn't going on. I really feel like I should go grab my computer. I'm going to do that. Hold on. Okay. Ugh. Computer has been gotten. Well, I'll boot this up. Because all you guys, everything you guys are saying is like really, really small. And where's the plug for this thing? I have no idea. I don't even know how to use my own computer. There we go. Anyway, okay. Why did I purge? Because it was getting kind of crazy down here. Like as far as running out of room and stuff was concerned, I just I had to. All right, let's see. It's gonna turn on. There we go. Okay. Are mermaids real? Sure. My favorite Godzilla movie? I don't know. Maybe just the original. Gojira. Are you ever planning to have another child? No. No. OP? No, I don't plan on having another kid. Yes, I know Tim Conway passed away. We talked about that. Did we talk about that in last week's video? I think we did. All right, so if I get this booted up. Actually, have you guys large on the computer would be nice. Yeah, Destroy All Monsters is good. Jess, yeah, I like the movie Pump Up the Volume. Definitely. It's a great Christian Slater movie. And what's her name? Who's the girl in that movie? I forget. There's a very nice scene with her in that movie. I can't think of her name though off the top of my head. That's going to drive me nuts. I plan on getting How to Train Your Dragon tomorrow, 3 tomorrow. No, in fact, I believe a viewer's actually sending me a copy, well, sending Sean a copy of that. So no. Jay, yes, Purge up, yes, Samantha Mathis, that's it, thank you, Jesse. Yes, Purge update tomorrow, I will be doing one. Can you do a Godzilla movie collection video? Yeah, probably. I'll probably start doing more, maybe more collection with my collection videos now that like the Purge. Well, when the Purge is done anyway, I gotta wait for that to happen. So it'll be a little while yet, but I will do some. That's the plan. I do want to do some more of this for you guys. I want to see John Wick 3. Oh yeah, that Steelbook collection was amazing. Says Greg. Yeah, that thing was cool. You picked up. Yeah, the John Wick 3. Yeah. Am I getting to Toy Story movies when they come to 4K? I'm sure if I find them for $5 out in the wild. I don't need to upgrade those. Joey, where's Rick? Probably at his apartment right now. That'd be my assumption. I don't know. You have to ask Rick. All right, so let's see here. This thing always asks me, like, why do I not want to use the new Creator Studio on YouTube? And it's because it is super... What is my computer doing? Well, I was going to write because it's super slow, but now my computer did something weird. What was that about? Okay, I don't know. Steven says, greeting from the UK. Hi. Welcome all to the Church of Sickness. Did I just, like, reboot this page or something? What is going on? I don't know. I don't have a take what's going on, but YouTube's slow as heck, like as always. See, now I don't know what you guys are saying. You're supposed to know what movies are coming out if Rick isn't there? I don't know, man. You have to talk to Rick about that. Rick says he's probably gonna do every other week here on the live streams because he lives further away now, so... Am I getting the Adventure Time Complete series? I mean, sure, if I find it for cheap. I mean, here's the thing. You guys should know me by now. I don't do like day one pickups. So to ask me, oh, you gonna get that thing that comes out tomorrow? The answer is gonna be no. But will I get it eventually if I find it for like, you know, $10 at a flea market, or you know, it's on sale on Black Friday? Sure. I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely. Oh my gosh, come on, you stupid YouTube. All right, no, now it's good. Okay, Something is broken. Super slow. There we go. Not that that means anything, because YouTube has not fixed their slowness yet. Yeah, it's more fun to find in the wild. It's not that there's... well, I mean, yeah, it's more fun. I agree with that. I like the thrill of the hunt. But also, I'm not rich. Adventure Time Complete series is about $90. Yeah, see, I don't... I'm sorry, I don't have $90 to just drop on that. So I'm going to have to wait till I find it in the wild for cheap, or it goes on sale, or something like that. But yeah, it's another thing. It's fun to find stuff in the wild, sure, but on top of that, I just don't have money to be going out and, you know, being like, oh, the new so-and-so movie came out. Here's $25. Like, I mean, it's, I guess, not, if you guys can afford that, awesome. I can't. So I have to hunt. All right. It's funny when Greg blows kisses in your videos. If you go to FYE to get any of your movie... Oh, do I go to FYE? I used to pop in FYEs every now and then, but like all the ones around me have closed. I have seen a couple episodes of the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes. I think it was Vinny who said that. I don't know. I'm trying to read what you guys are saying and read all your names here. I don't know. Oh, come on. FYE is going bankrupt. Well, I'm not surprised. What are you doing, YouTube? What? Seriously. This is ridiculous. Pop out, chat. Come on. There we go. I agree, Dave. Geez, okay, hold on. I'll wait for you guys to pop on the chat here. Although, well, I would wait for you guys to pop on the chat, but oh, here we go. Okay, fine. Finally, people are popping up. Jeez, I hate YouTube. You can never find pops at FYE. No, Joe, you can't. Has CS Jr. told you he hates a movie before? No? Favorite dark comedy, says Jess? Man. I don't know. There's a lot of good dark comedies. Maybe like Cable Guy. That's a good one. Sav says, I'm sorting out my movies and upgrading movies. Any doubles I have, I'm going to send you. I have 3 packages already to send out. Jeez, Sav, thank you. Wow, okay. Vinny, yeah, of course I watched Disney's Gargoyles. It's a great show. Chicken Wangs says, do you guys have Myers or Migers in your state? No, I have no idea what that is. Do not have them. At least not around here anyway. Do I have every Scorsese? Oh my gosh, yeah. Do I have every Martin movie? I don't think so. Maybe I do. I don't know. Nathan says, "Oh, like what I did with my with your VHS on the shelf. Oh, how I kind of like incorporated them with everything. Thank you. Do I like the Scary Movie series?" Says Marty. Yeah. What? Cool. Carter says he went hunting and got Children of the Corn 6 for $1. Awesome. Gotta like that. Mike Cinema says, hey, CS, I'm taking my little girl to Hershey Park this weekend. Interested in meeting up and doing some hunting. What day are you doing that? Because I got stuff to do on Saturday. I have a toy show. It's a toy show in Jersey. So thank you, Jesse. I'm glad you like my coolest ice poster. Marty, yeah, I like Ghostbusters too. It gets a lot of like flack, but honestly I think a lot of that is based on like bandwagon. Like it's kind of cool and hip to like bash on that movie, but I like it. I mean, it's not as good as the first one, but it's not bad. I think it's a solid sequel. Trying to find. I don't see. I don't know. I feel bad if somebody gave me an answer to when to go to Hershey, but I don't see it. Hey CS, do you watch the new Lego DC Batman movie? What? Hey CS, do you watch the new Lego DC Batman movie Family Matters? I don't know what you're talking about. If that's a thing, I haven't watched it. Oh, Mike Cinema says they'll be there on Saturday. Yeah, I'll be in Jersey on Saturday. Sorry, man. Although Sunday, I think we're heading out that way, possibly. I gotta figure out what I'm doing this week. I don't know yet. There's a convention I could go to, not that I'd be selling at or being a guest at, but that I still could go to on Sunday, or I can go out hunting with the crew. I don't know yet. We'll see what I'm doing. I don't know. Part of me wants to go to the convention because I've never been to before, and Steph's gonna be there. I haven't seen Steph in like months. Be nice to see her, but it would be cool to go out hunting with the crew, so I don't know. Hazel says that there was a ghost behind me. Oh, yeah? Greg says, I'm down for Sunday if you still want to go. See, everybody wants to go hunting on Sundays, so... I have a feeling I might be going hunting on Sunday. Retro Ryan says, do I have a limit on Blu-rays in the wild, like 5 and under? Yeah, it's usually my limit, just 5 and under. Yeah. Sav says, pink hair Steph. Yeah, I would be seeing her Sunday if I went to the convention and not and didn't go hunting. So I don't know. Do you miss? Oh, Hazel, do I miss going to video stores? Yeah, definitely. I loved like. I never really rented all that much. I mean, I did back in the day when I was like younger, but as I got old, well, as I started collecting anyway, I didn't really hunt. As I started collecting, I didn't really rent because there was no reason for me to. I was buying everything, but I do miss going to the stores to buy movies because, like a month or so after the movie had already been out, you'd start finding it used for really good prices at the stores, and I'd buy a lot of used movies at rental stores. So I do miss that. Hey CS, thanks for answering my questions, man. See ya. Oh, so Carter's out. All right. Okay, I think Sav likes Steph. All right. I saw her first. Thrashed Fingers says, what question should I ask you? I don't know. Did you ever purchase used films from old movie rental stores? Yeah, J2H. I think I just answered that. The used price of Blockbuster was $15. No, Joey. I'm not the ones I bought. I usually bought them for $5 or less. Although sometimes I did like the 666 titles because they'd be like, yeah, I do that sometimes. Pastor Muppets live stream with Steph. I mean, I possibly could, but again, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I have no idea if I'm doing. Again, I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm doing Sunday. I don't know. Actually, I should talk to Steph. Maybe the convention. I don't know when the convention's going on. I wonder if it's going on Friday as well. I can look it up now. Let's see. What's the name of the convention? Drawing a blank. Oh yeah, Thy Geekdom. Oh, here we go. Thy Geekdom Con. Let's see. Thy Geekdom Con, is it just Saturday and Sunday, or is it Friday as well? If it's also Friday, I could always go Friday. Oh, it is May 24th to 26th. That's 24th is this Friday, right? Am I going crazy, right? 24th is Friday. I pull up my calendar, but it doesn't want to pull up for some reason. There we go. It is. So, all right, it's actually this Friday as well. So maybe I'll talk to Steph and I'll go. I'll see what she's doing on Friday. And maybe I'll just go check out the con Friday. That's a good idea. That's what I'll do. I'll talk to her. Awesome. So, all right, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go check out the convention Friday, like during the day. I'll check that out. And then Saturday, do my convention. It's a toy show. And then Sunday, go out hunting with the crew. That's probably what I'll do. And then maybe Monday, since it's is it Labor Day or Labor Day? Memorial Day's at the end, Labor Day's at the beginning. I always forget which one's which. Maybe I'll do Jake's, because I think Jake's is open on Monday. All right. Eric says, when's Sean coming back movie hunting with you? I don't know. My wife, she is actually changing her work schedule very soon, like in the next month or two. once she changes her work schedule, you'll probably be seeing Sean more in videos because, like right now it's kind of like, when she goes to work, like it's just the way it works out right now. I can kind of go out hunting and not have to really worry about like getting back in time. Well, I got to be back by like 6 or so to like watch Sean, but I still have all that time in between. She's gonna be going to work, and I'm gonna have to like basically bump my time up further, like when I have to when my daddy duties start. So when that happens, I might go out hunting with Sean more because, something for us to do, of course, and also the fact that if I want to get any hunting done during the week, I'll have to bring him with me. So, yeah, it should be fun though. I like bringing Sean with me to go hunting, and he likes it too because he gets movies out of it. So it's fun. Joey says YouTube is disabling comments on any videos with kids in them. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because that's what YouTube does. That YouTube just goes, oh look, our coffin, another nail. Oh look, put another nail in. YouTube is dying. It's going to, and they're gonna kill themselves because they're gonna become more and more ridiculous to the point where nobody wants to use them anymore, and nobody can use them. I mean, seriously, once, like, as bad as it sounds. A lot of people on YouTube want to be on YouTube, to make money and stuff. And I know that shouldn't be the reason why people are on here. I mean, it wasn't the reason why I started doing YouTube. I never expected to make this my career. I did it for fun, but I think now in the year 2019, a lot of people want to start doing YouTube to make it their career or make some extra money and stuff like that. I think it's a really big push for YouTube nowadays. So if they make it to the point where you just can't make any money off YouTube anymore and whatnot, everything keeps getting demonetized and comments, get taken away and all this bad stuff keeps happening. I think it's gonna die. People are just gonna stop being so interested in YouTube. I would just want to do it for like fun before, Greg. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I would stop because I like doing YouTube. I do find it fun. I would keep doing it. I wouldn't stop. Even if like I couldn't make any money off YouTube anymore, which would stink because it does help. It's not a huge. I don't have a huge amount coming in, but every month, a that little bit does really help. I would still keep doing it because I mean it helps. It also helps feed my store as well. So I would keep it going. But I think a lot of your random people would just stop. Especially people who do it for a career. If YouTube's what you do for a career and now you can't make any money off it anymore, I mean, you're basically losing your job. You gotta stop doing this and go find another job. So a lot of people who, a lot of YouTubers who people really, really like, I mean, that could be really bad for them. They could have to go, get a 9-to-5 and stop doing YouTube. Oh, Josh, we're not going to talk about any Alabama laws. We're not going to get into that. Martinez Joe, let's see what he says. I'll show it. The reason why YouTube disabled comments on videos with kids because pedos were time stamping the videos where kids were showed. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's horrible. But what are you supposed to do about that? I mean, I really don't know. Like YouTube that's the problem with YouTube is that they don't come up with solutions. They do, but it's not a good solution. It's like something bad happens, and instead of being like, well, let's figure out how we can stop that from happening and let things continue on as normal. No, they just say, well, this one bad thing happened, so we're just gonna just get rid of this thing, and then that's their idea. They don't actually want to sit down and think for a second on how to better this problem. They're like, well, let's just get rid of the problem, and then it just destroys YouTube. No, you've come too far to stop now, says Greg. Yeah, no, I wouldn't stop. I was just talking to my friend Kat about that the other night, and I was saying that even if I was rich, if I was rich, like all of a sudden a money tree grew up back or something. I mean, I don't know how I'd ever become rich, but I don't play the lottery, so I couldn't win the lottery. I don't know. Somehow I got rich magically. what would I do? And I would stop the store. I wouldn't run the store anymore because I love my store, don't get me wrong, but man, it takes up a lot of my time. So I'd probably stop the store, but I wouldn't stop my videos. I told her, I'm like, no, I'd keep doing my videos. It would just be for fun, but I would keep them up. I would not stop doing YouTube videos. Store, yes. YouTube videos, no. All right. I feel like this is blowing me out there. I don't think that helped. Mike says, I think he disabled them himself. Oh, maybe. Marty, no, I don't have all 13 seasons of The King of the Hill in my collection. I got a bunch of them, but not all of them. I have, like, I think I all the ones that were, like, put out by Fox, and then somebody else started putting them out. I have, like, one of those. So, I want to get the rest, but I don't know. Ty says, I did a collection video with my 8-year-old the other night after he watched Sean's video. I was inspired. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, Sean had a blast doing that. He had fun shooting his library tour video. You guys were asking for it, and I was like, hey, I said to him one night, I'm like, Sean, people want to see your collection. Do you want to shoot a video? I let it up to him. If he would have said no, I would have filmed something else that day. And he's like, yeah, he was so excited that you guys wanted to see his collection. So we like ran right upstairs and started filming. If I ever do that again, though, I'm bringing a light with me because, man, the lighting in that room was horrible. I watched that video back, and I'm like, yikes, we need a lamp in there or something. Jess, yeah, of course I remember the cartoon series of Tick. Yeah, I have the entire series on. Oh wait, do I have all the Tick on DVD? Was the entire series of Tick released on DVD? It was, wasn't it? I have it. I think I have the cartoon and the live action show. Sis vs. Bro. What's my favorite movie ever? I don't know. I mean, people always ask me that. There's so many good movies out there. I usually just say Young Frankenstein because it is a great movie and I really do like it a lot. But is it my favorite? I mean, maybe my favorite comedy. But, I mean, I love Spice World. I love, so many great horror movies out there I love. I mean, there's so many good movies out there. I don't know. Like, Spoon! I love shouting that in my videos. Every time I come across Tick, that's all I do. I zoom the camera and I just yell Spoon, hoping that people understand what I mean. Cartoon or TV series, not on DVD yet, you want. Says Ty. Man. There's a lot. There's a lot of cartoon series and live action TV series that aren't on DVD. Things like, I don't think Dinosaurs has ever been released to DVD. You guys remember Dinosaurs? That was a great show. Was the complete series of Denver the last dinosaur ever released? I don't think it was. I think they released like maybe seasons or volumes of it, but never. I mean, I know I have some volumes, but I mean, I think the company who actually put Denver out, like released Denver, I think they released some of their own stuff, but I don't even think it was a complete series. Maybe it was. One of the ones I want the most is Feasting on Asphalt, season 3. Feasting on Asphalt was a show featuring Alton Brown. And basically, Alton Brown, you guys may remember him from Food Network. He was on like Top Chef and Iron Chef or whatever. He had a show called Good Eats. Well, he also did a show called Feasting on Asphalt, where him and his crew, his like film crew, would go out and they would be on motorcycles and they would just travel up. I think where do they go? Like up 66 or something like that. I forget. They went all over the place, and they would stop at like little like mom and pop diners and hole in the wall places and get food and little cafes, and they would just eat their way like across the country, finding interesting foods, trying to find foods that were like known for like that region. They'd go to like a part of the country where brain sandwiches were really popular, and they'd try one. It was really, really cool. And then the third season was called Feasting on Waves, where I forget where they were, maybe the Caribbean or something, but they basically went island hopping and trying different foods on all these different islands, and Food Network never released season 3 to DVD. Season 1 and 2 have been released. I have those. Season 3 was never released, which is a shame because that show is so good. Short seasons. Each season's like 6 episodes long, but still, it was great, and I really wished season 3 would have been released. Let's see. Yeah, Pastor Muppets, Camp Candy. Yeah, definitely. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Let's see, where are we at? I'm sure I missed a lot of what you guys said there, so sorry. If you ask something, ask again. I think Greg's asking what kind of tea does Sav like. I don't drink tea. I drink soda. I do lots of Coke. If I send you a 2-part package, would you wait for both parts to unbox it? J2H, if you're gonna do that, I would write on the box, like big, like, you know, your return address, my address, and maybe like across the bottom pretty big or something like that, right? Like 1 of 2, please wait or something like that. Because if I don't see it, if it's not written big on the front, there's a good chance I'm gonna miss that, and I'm not gonna know, and I'm gonna open it up. Even if I know it's from you, if I'm like, oh, look who, I'm still gonna forget. Like if I see your name in the return address, I'm still gonna forget. So make sure you maybe put something on the package, big bold letters that say "Do not open yet" or something like that, because I'll forget. Just letting you know, my memory, it's gone. Pito Movie says, "What is your work? I mean, what do I do for a job?" You're watching it. Yeah, Muppet Babies. Yeah, or the Muppet Show. Yeah. Who's it? Damien. Yeah, Damien Hair Metal. Cool. Yeah, Muppet Babies would be great on DVD, and the rest of the Muppet Show would be great on DVD as well. Yeah, I think Jason Segel was really pushing for the rest of the seasons to get released, and I guess Disney was just like, nope. I don't get it. I hate that. I think there should be a law where if you start releasing like a series, you have to finish it. It should be mandatory by law. Like make it the, I don't know how many, I don't know. So put it in our constitution. Muppet Babies OG, not new. Yeah, Rachel, I agree. Old school Muppet Babies. Although the new one's okay. The new show's alright. But yeah, I want to see of course, the classic Muppet Babies. But I think there's an issue with that because the original Muppet Babies, I mean, they used clips from movies, especially Star Wars. I remember they used clips from Star Wars a lot. So I got a feeling they either couldn't release it or it'd have to be heavily edited, unless... because I don't think Muppet Babies is owned by Disney. I mean, yeah, Muppets and when it comes to Muppets, there's like a lot of people own certain things. Like it's weird. Like not all the Muppets are like flat out owned by Disney. Like some are, some aren't. Some stuff is split. Like certain shows are not owned by Disney. So I don't know if the Muppet Babies is actually owned by Disney. If it is, then you're good to go. If they show Star Wars clips, you're fine. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not entirely sure. But I think they showed other movies too, so that would ruin it. I don't know. J2H, movie I most recently watched. Vice. I watched Vice. It was pretty good. Trevor, first chance to catch the live stream. Awesome. Hello. Yeah, complete series of Alvin and the Chipmunks, says Marty. That would be nice. They keep doing weird random releases of that show. Yeah, put out a full series release. Why not? That'd be awesome. I want to see that too. Yes, Ty. There you go. Wild West, Cowboys of Moon Mesa. Do it. Yes, I want to see that entire series. Didn't that show lasted what, like one season? Maybe. No, I don't think it even lasted 2. I want to say that show was like a 1-season show or something like that. Didn't go very long. There's no reason why that's not out on DVD. Yeah, that show should be on there. J2H says Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Yes, I would like to see that as well. That'd also be great. Wow. Thrash Fingers says, he says, I found Vice to be more than pretty good. It was one of my favorite movies of last year. Brilliant. I mean, it didn't blow me away, but I enjoyed it. I know Sony owns Manhattan and From Space, but I think Disney owns remaining movies. Yeah, but what about the show, Muppet Babies? Vinny, I know you keep saying I should check out the new Lego Batman movie. Maybe some other time, not today. Dino Squad needs a complete series. Yes. Bobby's World. Yes. Did I see Guyver the anime? I actually have a bunch on. I have like the movie or movies, and then some of the series on DVD and VHS, but I haven't watched them yet. Yeah, Rachel. Phineas and Ferb complete series needs to come out. Yeah, that'd be nice if Disney would release the entire series, but Disney doesn't do that too often, unfortunately. Saturday Morning says Mumesa was 2 seasons, and a cameo in a Ninja Turtles 2002 episode. Really? They did a cameo? I don't remember that. I want to look that up. But yeah, only 2 seasons for Mumesa. So yeah, they should put that out. I gotta look up that cameo. You got me curious now. I didn't know that. Old school Disney Channel movies need a physical release. Yeah, I would like to see Even Stevens get the entire series get released. I don't know why. Like, Disney clearly knows there's a market for this stuff. I mean, they did things like what was it? The new live action. Why can't I think of her name? Oh my gosh. She's like a spy or whatever. Oh, why am I drawing a blank? Leave me comments down below, people, because I am going, my brain's going blank right now. Oh my gosh, voiced by Ren from Even Stevens. Yep, what was her freaking name? That's gonna drive me crazy. Kim Possible, thank you, Punk Nerd. Kim Possible. They did a live action Kim Possible movie, so clearly they know that, like, there's a one for this stuff, so why has Disney not been releasing it? And I think Rick and I had a discussion where I was saying if they wanted to be really smart, they would release this stuff like maybe as exclusives to the Disney Movie Club. That would probably get a lot of people to sign up. I know I would probably sign up if they were like, hey, we're releasing the entire series of Even Stevens, and we're releasing the entire series of Phineas and Ferb and all of Goof Troop, and all these different full series releases. If they did that, I'd be like, well, I mean, okay, or maybe I gotta sign up now. Not, hey, let's release these movies that have already been released to DVD and Blu-ray, but we'll put a different slipcover on them or something like that. Or it's like, I mean, as great as it is to see movies that haven't been released to Blu-ray yet getting Blu-ray releases through the exclusive, that's nice, and I like that and all. I almost kind of, though, I'd rather see something that hasn't been released yet, even get a DVD release than see something that's already been put out on DVD get a Blu-ray release. I mean, Blu-ray's great. I mean, yeah, jump up in quality. I'm more happy to see something go from DVD to Blu-ray, but if I could pick between seeing something go from DVD to Blu-ray or seeing something just get released at all for the first time ever, even on DVD, I'd rather see something just get an actual release. Where are we at? I would join the club if they do complete series of Disney Channel Childhood. I never seen Childhood. Yeah, Jesse, the Teddy Ruxpin cartoon. I have like all the volumes that they released on DVD. I don't remember. Was that the entire series? I don't know. I forget. Joey, no, I don't torrent. Gary wants to know if I watched Vikings yet. No, I have not watched Vikings yet. The Child's Play trailer, says Pito. I don't know. I wasn't blown away by it. I mean, it looks all right, but Tommy wants to know where I found the coolest ice poster. I don't remember where I got that. I don't know. It's a movie poster. Like, it's one of those ones where, like, it's kind of like see-through, so you can shine light through it. They can put like a big light box. I don't know where I got it from. I want to say probably from that old rental store that used to be when I would go out to Hershey. There was an old rental store out that way that was awesome. It was one of the last like rental stores like anywhere. I mean, the place was like an hour and a half away from me, but one of the last stores even kind of sort of in the area. I think it was called like American Home Video Rental or something like that. They had a lot of cool vintage movie stuff, and I think I got it from them, if I'm not mistaken, though I could be. Do you have any streaming service subscriptions, says Thrash Fingers? No. My wife has an Amazon Prime account, so I guess I could go under her Prime. And then I use my father-in-law's Netflix occasionally, so I personally don't have any, because I just buy my stuff. Punk Nerd, I watched the final for Big Bang. Yeah, I haven't watched the last season of Big Bang yet. I'll be picking it up probably this Black Friday and then watching it. CS, I have 6 Spice... Wait, what? CS, I have sick Spice Girl German poster. You will not get it in a box. Okay. I don't... All right. CS has way more movies than Netflix. I do, probably. You're probably not wrong about that. Wow, Thrash Fingers, he says a video rental store just opened up near him. That's cool. It'd be cool if you start seeing those come back. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll start coming back in like mom and pop form, and we'll get that back again. I don't know. I wonder if that could happen. That'd be cool if it did. You know, part of me wonders if maybe it probably won't. I was almost gonna say maybe like rental stores could come back when like streaming becomes really big, because not everybody's gonna want to stream. Like, I know, for instance, when I sell at conventions, I sell a lot more DVDs and even VHS at conventions than I sell Blu-rays. Like, you would think, okay, I'm setting up at a convention, bring Blu-rays because Blu-rays are gonna sell. You know, it's 2019. People are gonna want their Blu-rays. A lot of people don't have Blu-ray players. A lot of people have not even upgraded to Blu-ray. DVDs are still the main thing people buy. So it makes me wonder, when the days of streaming come along, are there going to be a lot of people out there who are like, I don't want to do this whole streaming thing. I want to just, you know, watch the physical disc. And maybe rental stores can come back. I'm thinking probably not, but it's a theory. It's a thought. It's a possibility, I guess. Rental stores and arcades need to come back. Yeah, why did arcades die? Like, I don't get that. Like, arcades were awesome. Like, and they still are. When I see an arcade, I'll go in and play like a couple rounds of pinball or something like that. I mean, pinball was always my jam when it came to arcades. Yeah, why did arcades die? Like, I just don't get it. Arcades are cool. Like, don't kids still like arcades? Like, why would you not like an arcade? I don't get it. Big Kev says he has an arcade 5 minutes from his house. Yeah, no, they still exist. I still see arcades, but not like you used to. You used to see arcades everywhere back in the day. Now, they're here and there. Arcades are expensive. Are they really? I guess they would be. All the upkeep and all the electricity. Guess I could see that. Chris says CS store / rental store. I don't think I'd want to open a rental store. Yeah, maybe a retro store, but I don't think I'd want to do I don't know, maybe. I don't think so though. Probably not renting. Marty says arcades are not dead. No, I'm not saying they're all dead. Arcades still exist, obviously. I'm just saying not like they used to. You used to see them everywhere. Now you see them occasionally. Like, they're here and there. They still exist. Of course they do. Henry, I don't think Dave & Buster's counts. I'm not gonna count Dave & Buster's as an arcade. That's like that's a different beast, I would say. I mean, it is kind of an arcade, but it's a different experience. Gary, I've not seen John Wick 3, no. I don't need rental stores when I can get VHS for 25 cents, says Henry. Nathan says I'm the one that got him into movie collecting. That's awesome. People always ask me, like, you know, what is your goal with cinema sickness? Which I always thought was a weird question when people started asking me that. It's like, I don't know. Is there a goal? I'm just doing these videos. Like, I don't really know if there's a goal. But the more I started thinking about it, the more I was like, you know what, there is a goal. And that goal is to try and get movie collecting to be as big as, like, video game collecting. Because, you know, we all know video game collecting is really big right now. People are very much into retro gaming and collecting games. There's big gaming conventions. I want to see the day where there are big movie or like cinematic media conventions where you know, people are just set up selling DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS and Beta, Laserdisc, and so on and so forth. And that's like the thing. I want a big, huge, gigantic movie collecting community. So I guess my goal is to spread this sickness, spread the cinema sickness, and get people, you know, collecting movies more. I'm not a fan of. I'm really not a fan of streaming, just because. I mean, we've seen it. It's already starting. All the rampant censorship and stuff. I hate that. that. The fact that you don't actually own a movie, they can get pulled anytime, whether it's because of censorship or because a streaming service loses the rights to stream a movie, or whatever reason. There's a million reasons why that your favorite movie on your streaming service can just go away at any time, or maybe your streaming service goes away or something like that someday. 10 years from now, your favorite streaming service doesn't even exist anymore. Maybe we moved on to. And I always say streaming is it's a format. Look at streaming look at it like you would look at it like a DVD. What I mean by that is that streaming isn't going to be around forever. It might be around in some form, but the way we stream now probably won't be the way we stream in 10, 15 years from now, or maybe even less than that. So it makes me wonder, is it going to be when they wanted you to get rid of all your VHS and go and buy everything again on DVD, and then they wanted you to get rid of your DVD and buy everything on Blu-ray, which obviously did not really work out. But I don't know. I don't really like streaming. So I want to see the day where I can really, where I can jump into the huge community of movie collectors. And I mean, there is a big community out there, but again, not like video game collectors. So we'll see. That's my goal with Cinema Sickness, to build a huge, gigantic movie collecting community that we can all just have a blast in. Physical media will always win, says Greg. Yep. Gary, yeah, I've seen John Wick 1 and 2. Good movies. Thrash Fingers, has a girl ever hurt my feelings without meaning to? Maybe. I don't know, probably. Yep, Aubrey says, that's how I see streaming as well. It'll go away. My DVDs will always be here. Yep. Kyle says, I inspired him to buy DVDs, VH, and Blu-ray. Awesome. Marty says, everyone has been scared that Netflix is going to possibly lose The Office and Friends, but if you own them on DVD / Blu-ray, you won't have to worry. This is true. Although if you own Friends on Blu-ray, don't you own the syndicated versions? I don't think they're the original original cuts, or the edited TV cuts or something like that. Isn't that how it works? Isn't the Blu-ray release of Friends worse than the DVD release of Friends? I forget. What do I like about movie collecting? Everything. I don't know. It's fun. I obviously collect movies because the reason why I've always collected stuff. I've always said since I was a little kid, I've always collected. I have a collector mentality. I mean, the collector is in me. If I wasn't collecting movies, I'd be collecting something else. I'm not gonna BS you there. That's something mental. But the reason why I back in the day would collect stuff for a couple of years and then move on to something else and something else and something else is because I would just kind of lose interest. Movies are movies. I've always, since I was a little kid, I've loved movies, cinema, whether it's TV shows, documentaries, movies. I've always loved this. It's something I've always enjoyed. And I will always enjoy movies. And movies aren't something that I'm going to one day be like, you know what? I don't like movies anymore. No, I'm going to enjoy movies for the rest of my life, new ones and old ones. So that's why I've been collecting since 2001. That's why my movie collecting hasn't stopped. That's why it's just grown and grown and grown, because I love collecting. I have a fun time collecting movies, but I also love movies. So I'm loving what I'm collecting. I'm not just collecting, little toys or something like that where, yeah, they look really cool sitting on a shelf, but what am I going to do with them? They just sit there. That's, yeah. These, I sit down, I watch, I enjoy. And that's why I think I like collecting movies so much. Laura collects books. There you go. Same thing. You collect books. It gives you something to, you get to read them. I mean, it's not just a knickknack on a shelf. It's something you can, use and reuse over and over again. So yeah, makes sense. Kyle's been collecting since 2000. You beat me by a year. Robert, what does my wife think of my collection? I don't think she really thinks anything of it. She's kind of indifferent. It's all down here in the library. She doesn't care. Laura says she has no space. Send help. Yeah, that is one of the things about collecting, though. You do start to run out of space. Then you got to do things like purge, like I did. To be honest, I'm really happy I did my purge. a lot of people are like, oh, you're gonna regret it, but I haven't, and I'm not going to. I'm not even looking back. I haven't regretted it yet. I don't think I'm going to regret it. It just got to the point where it's like, I don't need 15 copies of Gone with the Wind. Why? Why do I need so many copies of one movie? I don't. I need one copy of that movie so I can watch that one copy. So I'm happy I did The Purge, and it gives me more room for more different movies. So that's good. Rachel says I inspired her to go to Goodwills and pawn shops for movies. Good, because I mean you should. I always say if you want to find movies, don't go to don't go to Walmart and Target and Best Buy. Go to a pawn shop. Go to a flea market. Rachel, you got any flea markets nearby? Flea markets are a gold mine. I mean, yard sales, anywhere that sells used movies, and I don't mean like a used movie store. I mean, well, okay, like a pawn shop is different. If you go to a store that caters to selling used media, you're probably going to be paying a little bit for it, in which I don't, whatever. But if you go to a pawn shop that doesn't really cater in selling movies, they have some, you'll probably find good prices. Joey says, why do I need 15 copies of Spice World? I don't have 15 copies. I have, like 5. OG says, I don't understand people that double dip. I mean, sometimes artwork is really cool. Are the formats neat? I love collecting for Laserdisc, but again, that got out of hand. I had so many Laserdiscs. But sometimes the artwork's really cool. I mean, look at. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've bought a movie on DVD and been like, this artwork is garbage. But on VHS, the artwork was like amazing. So sometimes, just because you want to collect cool artwork variations and stuff, I don't know. Why did Jack say 50? Oh, Spice Roll 50? No. Marty says, I ran out of room. I realized I own so many movies I haven't watched yet, so I pulled them all off my shelf. I won't put them back until I watch them and see if I like them. It's a good idea. Cool as Ice, where did I get it? Again, I think I got it from an old rental store back in the day, if I remember. Gary says, I double dip when I go on road trips. I have a portable DVD player, so I can't play my Blu-rays. Okay, well, it makes sense then, I guess. And Juliana says she collects Pops. That's fine. Look, here's the thing. I have nothing wrong with Pops. I think Pops are cool. I completely see why people collect them, because I see Pops all the time, and I'm like, that's awesome. I just know it's a bad hobby to get into, because it's, once you pop, you can't stop. And I know I would just want to collect like Pops like crazy. So honestly, the only Pops I want is if they ever release Spice Girl Pops, I'll buy them day one. I'm at Target or whatever. I'll buy them. But otherwise, I don't want to get into. I don't want to go down that road. But Pops are cool. I get it. I got nothing wrong with people who collect Pops. It makes sense to me. J2H, do I ever watch the digital copies that I redeem? Technically, that's streaming. I have watched digital copies before. Sure. I didn't need to, though. Do you ever think Marty says, do you think there will ever be a format that will be a big enough upgrade over Blu-ray that it will become the big new format? Just some kind of streaming. I mean, definitely, physical media will die eventually. I mean, at least to the point where not everybody's doing it, and I think streaming is going to eventually take over. I mean, talk to kids. Like, I see all the time, kids who just, they laugh at the idea of physical media, whether it's video games, music, movies. Like, in my brain, I can't comprehend that. I can't comprehend where I'm like, why would you like streaming over, like, why would you like long-term renting something over actually owning it? I can't grasp that. But again, I talk to, I talk to like my cousins or some other like young kids, and they're just like, no, like streaming. I'm like, ugh. So I think it's only a matter of time. Do you think there are more formats you don't own? Yeah, there's like 3 or so formats, Nathan, that I don't have in my collection. There's like an HD Laserdisc format I don't have. It's like, I think it's 1080i or 1080p Laserdisc. What else is there? There's like 1 or 2 other things as well I don't have. But I have most all formats in my collection. Can you say hi hi, toy, hi. I don't know. Am I saying hi to your mom, Sav? Hi. I don't know. I'd rather hold what I watch over streaming something I can't touch or own, says Damien. Yeah. Again, for me, it's not even about that as much. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I want to have a physical copy of something too, but for me, it's just the fact that, I mean, again, when you stream, you don't own. When you stream, you're renting. It even says that in the if you read all that fine print when you sign up for one of those streaming services and you click yes, I agree. It does say that any of that stuff can just go away at any time, and they don't have to compensate you for it. You know, your collection can just one day vanish, poof, gone, and you're SOL. So that's why I say it's long-term renting, because it could just go away at any time. All that stuff could just go away, which means you don't actually own it. You know, Fox isn't going to come over and grab my copy of Simpsons season 3. You know, they'll pull it off the internet, but they're not going to come to my house and take it from me. So yeah. Where are we at? Marty, what got me into collecting Game Boy games? I like video games. I'm not a big gamer. But growing up, I had a Nintendo, I had a Super Nintendo. My best friend had a Genesis, so we never had a Genesis, but I'd play his all the time. I remember my brother got a PlayStation. I used to play that a lot. And again, my Game Boy I used to play all the time as a kid. So I like video games. I have nothing wrong with video games. I definitely enjoy the heck out of playing video games. The thing is that I just don't have time to. I tried like years ago. I actually went out and bought some consoles. And I was like, I'm gonna start gaming more, and they just collected dust because I didn't have time to play them. I was like trying to watch a bunch of movies and play games. It wasn't working. So my video games started collecting dust, and I was like, I should probably not do this anymore. And I actually sold all my consoles off. But then I kind of missed playing games. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to get into Game Boy, which, to be honest, when I was in, I guess it was college, or maybe it was like high school, college, I actually really got into Game Boy again. I bought a Game Boy Advance, and I got really into playing Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. And I did that because I could play it on the go. I'd be in college. I'd have my Game Boy out. I'd be at a friend's house. I'd have my Game Boy out. I'd be on a road trip. I had my Game Boy. No matter where I went, I could always have my Game Boy with me, and I could be playing games on it. So I loved that. And of course the Game Boy library is huge. And as a big fan as I am of all the 8-bit games and 16-bit games, I mean, Game Boy has a ton of those. So that's why I always really gravitated towards excuse me, the Game Boy Advance, because Game Boy Advance does play Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. So I always loved it. And then, like I said, tried to get into more console stuff, and it didn't work out. Sold everything off, and then years later, I was like, man, I really miss gaming. I want to play some more games. So I got back into the Game Boy again. I love it, because now I can take it with me wherever I go. And I have a GameCube hooked up to my TV, so if I really do want to play games on my actual TV, I can use the Game Boy Advance adapter that's on my GameCube and play Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy Color games on my GameCube, on my TV. So that's why it's all about Game Boy for me. I love Game Boy. Great library, probably one of the best libraries out there if you're into more retro stuff. So I don't know, I love it. Yeah, we're over an hour now. Oh my gosh. Oh, that tastes horrible. It's watered down. Where are we at? Be jealous. I have the Catwoman Game Boy Color game, says Laura. I might have that too, actually. Is that a hard to find game? I don't know. Gregory, I haven't seen Dirt yet, which is the Motley Crue movie. I do want to see that, actually. I heard it was good. I should probably watch that. Like I said, I can access Netflix, so I probably should watch it. Keep going, Dave. We're just getting started. Pastor Muppets. No. He says, that the Coke from today's video. No. That'd be really disgusting. That'd be from yesterday then. Because the video you watched today was shot yesterday. I forgot what I was gonna say. Jesse says, do I think discs will deteriorate over time? Possibly. I know some movies can get disc rot and stuff. I just say take good care of your media, and it's going to last you a long time. I honestly think everything should last me until I, unfortunately, someday pass away. We'll see. It'll be an experiment. Who knows? In 30 years from now, if you guys are still popping on to watch my videos, whether it's on YouTube, some other service, or on my website or whatever, we'll see. We'll find out. Supercell says, where are the guests? You mean like Greg or Chris or Rick or something like that, or Joe? They're not here. Not for today. Gary says, CS, remember, McDonald's gets their Coke from the keg, whereas other locations get it in a bag. That's why it must taste better. Although, can somebody explain to me what has happened to New Jersey? Every time I get a Coke from a McDonald's in Jersey, it tastes like garbage. And it's only New Jersey. I mean, don't get me wrong, I haven't been to every other state, but here in Pennsylvania, it's okay. Delaware, it was okay. I got one there recently. But in Jersey, I don't know what it is. It has a kind of like I want to say almost like a fruity taste to it. So I shouldn't say garbage. I mean, I guess if you like fruity, tasting beverages, you might like it. But that's not Coke. Coke shouldn't have like some kind of I don't know, weird fruity taste to it. I can't put my finger on what fruit it actually is, but there's something about it. It's something fruity about it. I don't know. It's weird. It's just in Jersey. I don't have this problem anywhere else. Only in New Jersey. And I'm not talking about just one McDonald's. I've been to like 10 McDonald's in Jersey, and every one same thing with their Coke. Greg says it's NJ Dave. I don't know. LOL. Yeah. Movie Hunter says it's the water it's mixed with. I was thinking that too. Could it be? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Jersey, man, but their Coke just tastes funny. In fact, Greg, when we went to the Burger King, we ate at a Burger King, and their Coke tasted like that too. So it's not just even McDonald's; it was also the Burger King. So I don't know. Just cut New Jersey off, sink it into the ocean, and I'll have a beach like 15 minutes from me. It just says it's Jersey. London, do I collect old shows like Andy Griffith Show? Yes, of course. I love older shows. Yep. Supercell says Jersey water is trash. That's probably what it is. Aubrey asks, any plans for another road trip with the crew? Oh yeah, we'll be doing some stuff coming up. Yeah. I tell you, man, I really want to take a road trip like Route 66 it. I get if I could ever get to the point where Cinema Sickness was making enough money that my wife could quit her job, and I mean when I say Cinema Sickness, I mean my videos, my store, Patreon, Spreadshirt, all that stuff combined was making enough income where we could pay the bills and feed Sean and feed each other and car and stuff, all the things you gotta spend money on. If we could get to the point where that was the case, my wife has already said, you could leave whatever, you could go be gone for a month and go film something. Because I always say, man, I want to go film a cross-country road trip, hitting all these Goodwills and stuff, maybe rent an RV and just go and hit Goodwills from here to California. How cool would that be? But there's no way I could go away. My wife has a job. She has to work. I couldn't leave for that long of a time, unfortunately. So, I don't know. I got all these plans and things I'd want to do, but unfortunately, I can't. We can't afford for me to be gone that long. I could go for a week or so, but I couldn't be gone for a really long period of time to do an epic video like that. So I don't know. Maybe someday. Give me a couple years. Maybe this will be enough. I'll be making enough money from this in a couple years where I can do a super epic road trip. But as far as local ones go, yeah, we'll be doing some stuff. In fact, Sunday probably. We'll be shooting a little mini road trip out to maybe the Hershey area or something like that. Leave with one RV, come back with two. Why? Oh, because of all the movies? You might be right. I'm guessing that's what you meant. Cinema sickness will overtake PewDiePie pretty soon. Well, that would be a good way for me to be making more money. If I could make that much money off my videos, yeah, that'd be great. Would you ever do a TV show about DVD hunting? LOL, says London. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, that was ever an opportunity. I can show that. Yeah, Supercell. Yeah. Yep. That is what kind of the MASH song is about. Yeah. Yeah, we should talk about that. Big Ideas 3. Did I hear about Film AF closing? Film AF, which stands for Film, they used to be called DVD Aficionado. It used to be DVD AF. But now it's Film Aficionado, or as they go by, filmaf.com. They were a really cool website for cataloging. You could catalog your website there, or catalog your collection there. I think it was just, was it DVD, Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray, I think HD DVD as well. It was a really cool website, and I actually use them all the time for information. And they're closing now. I think like next month they close, and that's actually horrible because I don't know where I'm going to get all my information from. I would use them all the time to get like to quickly get movie dates. I mean, I guess I can go to IMDb now, but I honestly don't like the way IMDb is set up. I would be like, hey, has this movie ever been released to DVD? Boom, pop on there. We'll find out. Is this movie on Blu-ray? Boom, just go there quick. Type it in. You would find out. Is this in print? Is this out of print? Go there. You would find out. That place was like just my one-stop shop for information on movies, and now they're shutting down. So that definitely stinks. I don't know how or where I'm going to get all my information from
now on about movies. It's going to be a pain in the butt now when I want to look something up. I mean, seriously, like DVD AF, Film AF, I was on at least probably a couple of times a day. When I'm out hunting, I'm always on their website looking information up. When did this movie come out? Again, has it been released to DVD? Should I buy this VHS or should I wait till I find it on DVD? Like all kinds of stuff like that. But won't be able to do that anymore. So IMDb, Jesse's IMDb sucks since they got rid of the forums. Yeah, I never really liked the way IMDb was set up. It's not really, I don't know, not really the site I like to use. Plus, it's not really a site so much for, it's a site for movies, not media. Whereas Film AF was all about, DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Wonder if you could take over Film AF somehow on their database and integrate it with CS. Says Big Ideas. That's probably not going to happen. I don't have time to run a website like that. Nor do I have the money, because I'm sure they're not just going to hand that stuff over to me. They want you to buy it. Felt the same way about TV shows on DVD shutting down. Yep. Yeah, Blu-ray.com is okay. I'll probably end up starting to use them some more, but it's just not set up the same way as like Film AF was set up. And I don't know. I really like the way Film AF was set up. Saturday Morning Fan says, what about Blu-ray.com, DVD Dizzy, and TV shows on DVD Facebook? They have DVD information. I mean, they could possibly help me out, but I don't know. We'll see. J2H, why did I stop doing one continuous video? It got difficult for me to hunt that way. The issue is that I'm trying to film, like, when you see breaks, usually it's like, I'm filming some stuff, and I'm like, oh, look at this, look at that, and then I'll put my camera down, and there'll be a cut, and then it's me, like, digging in through the movies. It got really difficult for me to not miss stuff, especially when I'm out with the guys, because we're trying to look through movies, and I'm so busy trying to film, I keep missing stuff. I keep missing that really cool Blu-ray that, maybe I could have grabbed, but, Rick grabbed instead, or Chris grabbed instead, because I was too busy filming. That's kind of why I stopped doing it that way. I don't know. One day I could go back to it. We'll see. I was actually thinking about, like, maybe, So I'm reading what Greg wrote. One day maybe going back to that format, but like what I could possibly do is, you know, I'm filming, and then like, all right, I'm gonna put my camera down and start hunting, and then like edit it so like where I put my camera down, that portion of the video gets like sped up really fast, so it's not boring. Like where you guys are just watching me just like, you know, going through movies for like a half hour. I don't know. We'll see. You know me. I'm always changing things up. I can never keep shooting the same type of video for like too long. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Joey, has YouTube still been giving you trouble with your background music? That's another reason why shooting continuous videos is also bad too. Because yeah, YouTube has been giving me trouble with background music. I haven't had anything recently. Knock on wood, but like about a month or so ago, or a couple weeks ago, whatever, all of a sudden I got hit with like 10 copyright claims in a row of people saying like, oh, we own the rights to this song playing in the background. Some of them dropped them, but many of them didn't. I had to take off, I had to demonetize those videos just because I'm in a Goodwill and, you know, I don't know, Kelly Clarkson, like, why did I pick Kelly Clarkson? Kelly Clarkson or something like that's playing in the background, you know, and their studio or whatever is like, we own the rights to that. It's like, well, I'm not using that music in the video. It just happens to be playing in the background. YouTube has to do something about that. Like, it's one thing if you're using that song, like you put that song into your video, you're using that song to make money. I get it. It's copyrighted. But if you're out in the wild and the song's playing, you should not be penalized for that. I mean, because that's like, you can't do anything about that. That's not you. You're not using that song. It just happens to be playing on the background in a store. You're not purposely adding that music to the video. You're not adding that song. You're not putting that, you're not hitting that, you know, your CD deck, your boombox in the background and then doing a dance. You know, you're not playing that song for the specific reason of having that song in the video. It just happens to be playing. I think YouTube should be fair use or something like that, but it's not. And the way wonderful YouTube works, if a company says, hey, we have that's our song, we're gonna file a copyright complaint or whatever, and you what's it called? You say like, no, you know, I that's, you know, I don't agree with this. I think it should be fine. All they have to do is say, well, we disagree. That's it. There's no court system here. It's basically just, all they got to do is say, no, we want to take all your money off this video, because we just feel like it. Sorry. And as long as they say that, YouTube's just like, all right. Like, I can't say anything back. I can't be like, well, wait, hold on, no. Like, no, I can't do that. And if one too many times you know, I say like, well, no, this song, this video, you know, I'm not using this song. This video shouldn't be, you know, have any copyright strikes against it. If I do that one too many times, where the company says like, whatever company or companies say, no, we do believe we're in the right here, I could actually get a strike against my channel. So like, once again, the people who keep YouTube alive, the people who, you know, make the videos, the content creators, again, we get kicked in the teeth. Like, they don't care about us. Like, that's the way YouTube works. YouTube doesn't care about us at all. Anyway, ranting. Noah says, April reviews? Oh, yeah. I hate reviewing movies. I don't want to review movies. Do I have to? Wrestling Watson says, you mentioned Ric Flair in one of your recent videos, and I just saw now he made it through surgery. Okay, yeah, I heard he was in the hospital. That's why I mentioned him the other day. I think on Saturday's video, I saw like an action figure of him. I was like, oh, he was just in the hospital. Supercell, YouTube is a dictatorship. Indeed they are. And Jesse, YouTube and their Gestapo tactics. Uh-huh. Like, YouTube's like, they make it sound like they're like, oh, we're giving, you know, we want to give the content creators, you know, a fair chance, and, you know, we want to make everything fair, and it's not. It's so in the favor of everybody but the content creators. Noah says, you promised to us who like review videos you would do them once a month. Yeah, I did. Where are we at? Drastic says, I'm a new sub. Hello. Is that actually the real Wet Movie 1? I don't know. It says, hey, CS, love your videos. Keep up the good work. It would be dope to chill one day. If that is actually really Wet Movie 1 there, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I still want to get out. And again, that's another thing. I was saying about my idea of an epic road trip from Pennsylvania to California. How cool would it be to go with a bunch of the crew? Like, I'm sure not everybody could go. I mean, people got jobs and families, but what if I could get like a couple of the crew members or whatever to do this trip with me, go out to California, and it'd be East Coast crew meets West Coast crew. That'd be pretty fun. So, yeah, that'd be awesome. But again, it's just, we'll see. But I do want to get out to California someday. That would be something I would love to do. Chris says he's in. There you go. Supercell says, I usually watch your hunting videos before I go to bed. They help me sleep at night. Must be your soothing voice. Do I have a soothing voice? Jim says that's the real Wet Movie 1. Okay, so yeah, all right. That is really Wet Movie 1. I don't know. I always wonder if people are just using a name that's similar to it and pretending to be them, or if it's actually them. But apparently, it's actually Wet Movie 1. So he says, yes, if you're ever in LA, hit me up. I would be so down. Yeah, no, I mean, seriously, if I ever make it out to California, I mean, yeah, it's definitely, definitely something I'm doing. Because first of all, I would have no idea where to go out there. Like, I get out to California, I'd be like, where do I hunt? I don't know. I don't know where I am. So yeah, I would definitely want to hit up some of the crew out there and be like, all right, let's go hunting at some of your best places. Let's go find some movies. Someday, one of these days. Sav says Cinema Sickness UK department. Well, like I said, everybody's part of the Cinema Sickness crew. If you watch, everybody watching right now is part of the crew. I mean, yeah, there's people I go hunting with all the time who we usually call the crew, but really, when it comes down to it, all you guys are the crew. So yeah, if you live in the UK, you're the UK crew. There you go. Pastor Muppet said he would drive 6 hours from Phoenix for that. One of these days, man. One of these days. Jess, I've heard of Amoeba Records. Yeah, I've seen people hunt there before. It looks pretty awesome. I would like to check that out. Jay, have I ever been to Canada? I have been to Canada. Not hunting, not movie hunting. But it was back in high school. But I have been to Canada once before. I want to go back up. Again, my friend Maddie up there, she has a YouTube channel called Harvest Hollow. Check her out. She actually was like, yeah, come up, I'll give you a place to stay. We'll go hunt and whatnot. But it's just, again, it's finding the time to get up there. I really, really want to do like a Canada hunting trip. I think it'd be so much fun. It's just, again, it's hard for me to get away. Again, I have a son and I have a wife who has a full-time job. It's hard for me to just be like, all right, I'm leaving, bye. It's difficult. Joey, yeah, I would have to get a passport. I don't have a passport. I never did. When I went to Canada, this was pre 9/11. You didn't need a passport. You needed, like, I think I had my birth certificate. That's all you needed. You needed to just be like, I'm a real person. And they'd be like, all right, come in, eh? And that was it. Now it's a little bit more difficult now. If I ever make it out to Chicago, we would collab with Alex Labia. I'm not sure who that is, actually. I never watched that videos. I'll have to check them out. Yeah, well, again, the hunt from Pennsylvania to California, what I would do is I would drive from Pennsylvania, go through Pennsylvania, go through Ohio, go get up to Chicago, and do Route 66 all the way out to Santa Monica. That's what I would do. Saturday morning fan, would I go to Japan if I could? Yeah, of course I would. Kyle says he wants to meet us when we're in Gettysburg. We'll definitely be doing a Gettysburg trip, I don't know, sometime in the near future, because we want to go to Saturday Market. And then after we do Saturday Market, we usually always head up we usually hit up Gettysburg because we're already out that way. But I can tell you definitely when I'll be in Gettysburg, I'm going to be a guest at, a featured guest at Creature Feature Weekend, which I believe is, again, I always forget which one's Memorial Day, which one's Labor Day. It's the one at the end of the summer. Is that Memorial Day? It's that weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. Creature Feature, yeah, go to creaturefeatureweekend.com and you can find out more information on when it is. But I'll be there. That's being held in Gettysburg. I'm a featured guest out there this year, so I'll be out there for like 3 days. So you definitely meet up then. Labor Day, I mean. Okay, is Labor Day at the end? All right, it's Labor Day weekend. I always forget it. So Memorial Day is like next one. All right, sorry. Labor Day weekend, I will be in Creature Feature Weekend. Again, I always forget which one's which. Greg says I'll be with them. Yep. Booth Brave Greg will be there. I should come to Kentucky someday. There's a big flea market in Bowling Green. Wasn't there a massacre there too? Memorial Day is in... Okay, there you go. J2H says Memorial Day is in May. Both start with an M. I never thought about that. It's a good way to remember that. Thank you, J2H. I will be remembering that. All right. Sav says his mom's watching my live stream. Hello, Sav's mom. Or would it be mum? Because you're from the UK. Should I say mum? Marty says, I have Justin and Allie and Adam the Woo on board if you go down Route 66. Or I should get Justin and Allie and Adam the Woo on board. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. Definitely with Justin, because I mean, he's like the Route 66 aficionado. So that'd be a fun trip. I do want to do a video someday where like I go hunting with like Adam or something like that, because I've been in Adam's videos, but it's always kind of like Adam style videos. I want to be like, all right, we've done your adventure videos. Let's go shoot a hunting video together. We can go to like some Goodwills or something. I think that'd be fun. So maybe one of these days. I'll have to talk to him. Sav says, "Mum is the UK way." Rachel says, "I don't think there was a massacre. I don't know. The massacre thing's a joke. I'm sure some people out there get that." I'm in. Rockin' Roger says, "I'm in Canada and I want to go to Jake's. Jake's is fun." I don't blame you. I love Jake's. Like I said, it's the Goldilocks of flea markets. It's not too big, it's not too small. Some flea markets I go to are kind of tiny. You're there for like a few minutes, you see everything, and you leave. Some flea markets are like the Columbus Flea Market, where you walk in and your brain just explodes because it's the size of like the freaking Texas. It's huge. It's so big, and you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna look at everything here, and it's so overwhelming. Whereas again, Jake's, it's like you're there for like 2 hours. You walk up and down the rows, you see everything, and you leave. It's like it's just right, just big enough that it's a decent size. You'll find a lot of stuff, but you won't be overwhelmed. Jamel says he loves all my videos. Well, thank you. Jessie says she wants to go to Pam's. Yeah, Video Game Movie Dome. I love it there. Awesome store. Sad wants to know if Joe's going live tonight. I don't know. Joe, are you still watching? Let us know. Are you going live? I mean, I didn't want to do this for 2 hours. Maybe I'll go to 10 if he wants to go on. Is it possible to do a split screen live stream? I don't know. CS, what are you doing with those books that you stored your CDs in? Oh, the binders. Probably selling them, I guess. Somebody left a comment saying that I should sell them because, and that makes sense because those things are like $25 a piece in stores. They're ridiculously expensive. Like disc binders are stupid expensive. If I sold those for like 10 a piece, I mean, I think they'd probably sell. They're like in brand new condition. I only use them to put some CDs in for like a couple months, basically. Mega Podtastic is here. Yo. So, are you going live at, like 10? Is that the plan, Joe? Well, look who showed up. Joe's ears are burning. Long night. So does that mean you're not going? We're looking for a yes or a no. He's being very cryptic. Ty wants to know if I believe in aliens or ghosts. I think there's some kind of like other life out there. I don't know if it's like, you know, an actual like, you know, your typical aliens like you see. Joe says gonna try. We're still trying to get Kira to bed. So all right, so you got a half hour. But Ty, do I believe in aliens or ghosts? Again, I think that there are some kind of, you know, there's some kind of other life form out there. I mean, I think it's foolish to say like the Earth's the only place where there's life. There's no other like life forms out there, and you know the gigantic, insane, huge universe that we only see like a teeny tiny little bit of. No. Obviously, there's got to be other life out there. Probably nothing like us at all. It always drives me crazy when you see these documentaries where like, we got to find water. If we find water, we'll find life. It's like, I would be willing to bet that there's probably life on other planets that don't need water at all. Because, I mean, that's how we work, but that's not how some other planet works. Maybe some other planet just needs, you know, some other kind of thing. I don't know. They need rust. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, or well, I guess, could you have rust without water? I guess you could. I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I do think there's other life out there. Definitely, 100%. Have they ever, you know, visited Earth or, you know, I don't know about that. Maybe. I'm not saying no. But it could be. Ghosts, I don't know. I've never seen a ghost, but I wouldn't say no. I've seen some very interesting videos and documentaries on the subject. I've heard some interesting stories. I know I've heard weird things even in my house back right when my dad passed away, and I was in this house by myself getting things ready because I would come over here like after work or late at night, and I'd be working on you know, getting this is back when the library was upstairs. I'd be working on getting the library built, or I'd come over, I'd be cleaning up the house, you know, like you know, just fixing things up, getting ready for, you know, my wife and I to move in here. I would hear things like the sound of like somebody walking upstairs. I don't just mean like the floorboards, like, you know, creaking, like the house is settling. I'm talking like clump, 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 clump. Or what creeped me out the most, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, the sound of like up the stairs, like somebody running up the stairs, like, and it's like that's not the house settling. The house settling is like, you know, a bang or a creak, or, you know, I mean, we all know what it's like. I mean, the house settles. Yeah, sometimes your house might actually make a bang noise because, you know, a board moved or something, or, you know, it creaks because, you know, it's settling. I get that. That's one or two sounds, okay, but when it's like when it's literally a sound of like clump, 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 like right above you, you know, in the master bedroom. What is that? Like, that's not the house settling. And I always wondered, I'm like, I don't know, maybe it was my dad. Who knows? So I don't know. Do I believe in ghosts? I think they could exist. Definitely. I've never seen one. I can't say yes, but I would never say no. Anyway. Where are we at? Wow, no mercy. That's Jesus Christ. Gary wants to know if I like any metal bands like Black Sabbath, Dokken, or AC/DC. I've never really listened to Dokken very much, other than that song they did for, like, what was it, Nightmare on Elm Street? Or was it Friday the 13th? Friday the 13th, wasn't it? Black Sabbath. I am not a Black Sabbath fan. I never liked Ozzy Osbourne. I never liked Black Sabbath. Can't get into music. AC/DC I like, sure. But that's like a different type of heavy metal. I mean, if you want to get me into metal, I'm more of a Slayer, Metallica, who else? Like Converge, you know, bands like that. Like really heavy stuff. When I listen to heavy metal, I want it heavy. I mean, I want really loud, really fast, a dude on the microphone probably screaming his lungs out music. That's what I want. Where are we at? This is why I wanted to stop doing this like half hour ago. My voice is now starting to go. Dream Warriors by Dokken, written for Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, there you go. I knew it was one of the two. Or Dokken, not Dokken. Dokken. I agree on Metallica. They were good from the Black Album and prior. I like their last two albums are my favorite. What was it? Now I'm forgetting the name of their last two albums. Yep. Anyway, their last two albums I thought were really good because their last two albums are really hard, like all the way through. Whereas their albums before that, they got progressively better in my opinion. There are some really good songs. Oh, Death Magnetic, yeah. What was the other one? Nobody said. But yeah, Death Magnetic and the one after that too are really, really good. But anyway, those albums are really hard. I like it because of that. But everything before that, they'd have some really, really good songs on there that Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Thank you guys. They have some really good songs in there that I really, really like that are really hard and fun and awesome and great songs. And then they have like all these like ballads or like slower songs. I'm like skip, like all these songs I have to skip over. Whereas Hardwired to Self-Destruct and Death Magnetic, I can listen to those like all the way through and not have to skip anything. So, have you heard of Baby Metal? Yeah, yeah, Thrash Fingers. I have both their albums, and the third one's coming out. I'm at to buy the third one. Sean is a big fan of Baby Metal. Like Sean loves Baby Metal. In fact, we were gonna go see. They were doing a show in I think it was like in Virginia or something like that, and North. Excuse me, North Carolina is where they were doing it. We were going to go to it. Like, we have friends who live there who live, like, right by where they were performing. And we were going to go, stay at our friend's house, go see the concert, me, my wife, and Sean. But they sold out, which is a shame. I even contacted them and said, hey, like, I think Sean was, like, I don't know, he's, like, 3 or 4 at the time. And I was like, dude, my 4-year-old's a huge fan of you guys. You know, is there any way we can get a ticket? And they never got back to me, so, oh, well. But, yeah, I like Baby Metal. They're a great band. All right. What's Sean's favorite band? It changes a lot. Like he liked Baby Metal. He's really into politics now. He apparently likes Japanese music a lot because Baby Metal's a Japanese band and Politics are also a Japanese band. So I guess Sean just really likes Japanese music. Anything that's sung in Japanese, he seems to be a big fan of. Yeah, Rockin' Roger. He says Slayer, Lamb of God, and Cannibal Corpse are in town on Wednesday in Ottawa. Yeah, they're doing a big tour. Is Jess here? Jess actually saw the that Slayer concert. Brian, yeah, I like Guns N' Roses. Yep. Gary, yeah, the 5, 6, 7, 8s. Yeah, they're a good band. I agree. Hunter, do I think he'll like anime when he gets older? I mean, that's a good point. He might. He might be really into anime because, I mean, he likes the music so not. Fancy, I've not checked out Slipknot's new song. I'm actually not really a big Slipknot fan, so. Loudness, never heard of them. Oh my gosh. Yep, definitely ready to end this video now. I'm starting to hit that wall. That I need to go buy another Coke wall. Hunter, I don't plan on getting Captain Marvel day one. When it comes to day one stuff for me, I only really do it if I can get it cheap. Usually if I have like Shopkick points saved up, or for some reason I have a gift card for somewhere, that's usually the way it goes. So when I do a video and people are like, oh wow, you bought that movie? It just came out this week. It's usually like, yeah, you know, just consider me using, you know, something to get that movie. You know, again, a gift card or Shopkick or something like that. I'm not gonna go out and buy a $25 movie day one. I will never do that. Nope. Chris says, Chris is going to bed. Dave, let me know if you're posting more pics of the HD DVDs. I haven't posted any pics of HD DVDs yet. I still have 3 more piles I have to go through yet. Once I go through those 3 piles, then I'll let you see all my HD DVDs. Movie Hunter says, Coke and bar burger for the win. I actually had a burger today, and I'm kind of like, I mean, well, I say I already had a burger today. Not that would stop me from getting another one. No, I've eaten a burger for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner before. But honestly, I just kind of feel like, I don't know. I don't know what I feel like. I feel like a snack right now. Because I actually ate dinner before I started this video. I don't know. I feel like some kind of snack food. Actually, I have. Ooh. I bought Fruit Loops the other night. I have a box of Fruit Loops upstairs. That's what I have. I'm gonna eat some Fruit Loops. Yep. I'm gonna snack on some cereal. I would say probably my favorite thing to snack on is cereal. When I go out to the grocery store and I buy a snack, like a snack food for the week, it's usually always a box of cereal that I can just sit down here and just eat. I just eat it dry. Like, it has to be a cereal I like dry. Oh my gosh. See? Throat starting to go now. Oh my gosh, Mary Beth. Equilibrium with Kristen Bale. I haven't seen that movie in years. So my thoughts are that I don't even remember it. I gotta watch it again. Thought I was skipping that show. What show, Dane? Sav says bacon sandwich. Maybe tonight. I got a bacon sandwich the other night from Wawa. The girl who works at behind the counter calls me Bacon Boy because I get a bacon sandwich, which when I say bacon sandwich, I literally mean a bacon sandwich. Toast, bacon, toast. Because why would anybody in their right mind want to ruin perfectly good bacon with lettuce or tomato? Like, it's bacon. You know, bacon doesn't need anything. Bacon's bacon. How often do I eat popcorn while watching a movie, says Marty. Pretty much the only time I eat popcorn while watching a movie is when I go to the theater, which, as you guys know, is very, very slim. I don't go very often. So, but when I do go, you walk in, you start smelling that popcorn, and I'm like, well, guess I'm getting popcorn. If you like pizza, why don't you like cheese on your burger? Well, cheeseburger and pizza are two very different things. Joey says bacon is unhealthy. What? You've got to be kidding me. I had no idea. Mind blown. A toast bacon sandwich is all you need, says Sav. I agree. I don't hate lettuce. I can tolerate it. I don't like tomato, though. I hate tomatoes. Ugh, like that. I always call it battery acid. That's what it tastes like. Not that I know what battery acid tastes like, but I assume it tastes like that horrible disgustingness that is a tomato. I do not like them. So yeah, I mean, maybe if I was gonna get something on a bacon sandwich, I mean, lettuce would be like, whatever. But I wouldn't want it on there. There's no need for it. But I definitely would not get. I would not get tomato. And onions. Ugh. Tomatoes and onions are like my mortal enemies. I hate both those things so much. Like anything else I can like kind of like deal with. Like I might not like it, but I'm not against like taking a bite out of like a piece of lettuce or, you know, a broccoli. I actually don't mind broccoli. I don't mind carrots either. So like, you know, fruits or vegetables okay, but when it comes to like onions and tomatoes, just no, can't do them. Laura says, yes, onions are evil. I know. They're just so strong. Like, if I get a burger from Burger King and there's one little onion on it, like, you know, they have those chopped onions, there's just one on it, the whole freaking burger tastes like onions. Like, how does one little onion chunk make an entire burger taste like onions? It does, though. It's insane. London says, he loves tomatoes. I don't know, just... not my thing. I don't know. Joey says I hate a lot of food. I do. Yeah. Marty says, what about garlic? I like garlic on stuff. Like, I want to just eat garlic. But, like, in fact, there's a place up the street from, well, not the street from, like, a couple towns over. They have garlic bread. Like I don't mean like, you know, little things of it. Like, it's like a big loaf of bread. Probably like that big. A big loaf of garlic bread. And, I can't tell you how many times I'll just stop in there and just get it like one or two of those as like a snack. Like I first of all, I love bread, so I'm a big fan of bread. But on top of it, yeah, garlic bread's just amazing. So yeah, I don't mind garlic on stuff. I like garlic on things. Hunter, do I like ketchup? Ketchup's okay. Yeah, ketchup's different than just eating tomato though. Ketchup's much sweeter. There's a lot more sugar in ketchup than there is in tomato. That's a whole different... I have tasted tomato. It's not like I've never eaten tomato before. But yeah, a tomato, a slice of tomato, and ketchup, two very different tastes. But anyway, getting back to it, yeah, I do. I am a very picky eater, and when I say picky, I mean picky. Like, I meet all people all the time who are like, I'm a picky eater too, and I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm like, what do you eat? And they start naming stuff, and I'm like, I eat one of those things. I don't know. I've actually read online that that people who are picky and can taste things a lot, they apparently have, like, I heard they have more taste buds than your average human. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but maybe that's the case, because I can taste stuff. I don't know what that is, but I can taste stuff all the time. Like, I can't tell you how many times people are like, a burger's a burger, pizza's pizza, this tastes just like that, this tastes just like this, and I can taste the difference between every single one of them. It's very rare that I eat something and go, oh, that tastes like this. Very rarely does that happen to me. Like, that's why I can eat a burger for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as long as I go to 3 different places. If I go to one burger joint for breakfast, another burger joint for lunch, and then another burger joint for dinner, I could do that, because each one of those burgers tastes completely different to me, and it doesn't taste like I'm just eating another burger again for the 3rd time. It tastes like I'm eating a whole different thing. So I don't know if that's actually true. Again, it's one of those things I just read on the internet, and as we all know, if it's on the internet, it has to be true, of course. But I don't know. Joey. Them fighting words. No, it's not that mediocre pizza tastes good to me. It's that Manko Manko's delicious and tastes better than other pizzas. If I wanted pizza I could get from, like, next door, I would go get pizza I get from next door. Where are we at? Do people with less taste buds have more taste rivals? I don't know. Marty says, I'm picky too. I practically live off gluten stuff. Sav says he doesn't eat chicken eggs, chicken, eggs, peas, or fish. I love chicken and I love eggs. I don't like peas. I mean, I could eat peas if I had to, but I don't like them. And fish, I actually really don't like seafood. I am not a seafood guy. Greg says, AKA tourist beach pizza. Yeah, but it's freaking... There's a reason why they're tourist beach... There's a reason why everybody goes to that place. It's because it tastes good. I'm sorry, Greg. We'll next time we'll go to your place that tastes just like 1,000... Next time I drive like 2.5 hours to Jersey, I'll get pizza that I could get 5 minutes away from my house. Sounds great. Now I'm getting mad. Where are we at? Marty, if I wanted mediocre pizza, I'd go to Domino's. Domino's isn't mediocre. Domino's is hot trash. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't. I used to eat them, like, a lot back in the day, and I can't stand them anymore. No. The only time I eat Domino's now is on Christmas, because it's the only thing open. I have my tradition of watching A Christmas Story and eating Domino's pepperoni pizza. It's my Christmas thing every year. So it's the only time. It's the one time a year I eat Domino's. Bach04 says, come on by and we'll go to Manko Manko. Where you at, Bach04? Am I saying your name right? Marty says, I should do a video with Greg where you get pizza from both places and compare them. I already know I'm going to like Manko Manko more. Like, I have no doubt that the place Greg likes has good pizza. It looked good. Like, I saw the pizza sitting there on the board, and I was like, that looks delicious. Like, it doesn't look like bad pizza. I have no doubt I'll eat that pizza and go, this is good. But it's not going to stand out, I don't think. I'll try it. It's Anthony. Oh, you people and your names that aren't your names. Why isn't your name, I'm Anthony, Cinema6 is his friend? Your YouTube name should be, I'm the guy who gave you the Spice Girl bike. Okay, so it's Anthony. All right, so Anthony and I are gonna go get pizza. Although, wait, which Anthony is it? I don't even know. Tune into the Pizza Sickness live stream. I should do that. Yeah, let's do a live stream. Have I ever had pretzel pizza? I've not, but I would try pretzel pizza. That sounds interesting. The Thrash Fingers. I don't like bugles. I'm not a fan. They have a weird taste to them. I've tried them, and I can't. I don't know. The taste of them's a little. It's not my thing. Okay, it's Spice Roll Bike Anthony. Okay, yeah. There's now 2 Anthonys in my videos. There's 2 Stephs. So things are gonna get very, very, very confusing very fast. You guys need different names. I should be like a chef, like in a kitchen, where like if there's an Anthony already and another Anthony comes in, I call you something else. Like your name is like, I don't know, if your hair's red, you're now called Red. Like just so I can tell the difference. Now, so we can know who we're talking about. Derek says Little Caesar or Pizza Hut. Little Caesar, definitely. I can't do Pizza Hut pizza. Pizza Hut pizza always makes me feel sick now. Little Caesars I actually kind of like. I'd say out of all the fast food places, Little Caesars is the one pizza I can still tolerate. Rock and Roger, do I ever cook my own burgers at home? I have before, but I don't do it very often because I'm lazy. So when we get fish and chips, I don't get something with me chips. So you just get French fries. Actually, you know what? I'm laughing at that, but no, because in Epcot in their in the UK pavilion, they have fish and chips, and you can just get chips, which for those of us in America here, chips aren't potato chips. Chips are French fries. And they have really good, they're like cut steak fries at the fish and chips place. So when I'm in Epcot and I'm hungry for just a snack, I'll go to the fish and chips place and just order a thing of chips, of French fries. And they're really good because they're so much better than just like your typical kind of not so good Walt Disney World French fries. They're really, really delicious. So no, Sav, I order just chips all the time too. Hunter, do I watch any Blue Tubers? I still have no idea what a Blue Tuber is. People always talk about it. I won a Blue Tube award before, and I don't even know what I won because I don't know what a Blue Tuber is. Rachel hates homemade burgers. I like them. I've made them. I've eaten them. You just go out and buy ground beef and make your own patties. It's nice. You make them like as thick or as thin as you want. I like homemade burgers. I'm lazy, and I hate cleaning a grill. In fact, I haven't used my grill in like 2 years. That's going to need a good cleaning, isn't it? Crap. I think we're using it for Sean's birthday party coming up. I know his birthday was like last month, but we're doing a birthday party in like a month from now when it's actually nice and warm out. Crap. I'm at to scrub that thing down. All right. Well, now you just ruined my night, guys. Marty says, Blu-ray YouTuber? I guess. Is that what it is? A Blue Tuber is a YouTuber who does movie-related content. Why are we called Blue Tubers? That doesn't even... Like, I would think a Blue Tuber would be somebody who does just Blu-ray content only. Like, I don't know. I was going to read something and now I lost it. Crap. Jess says George Foreman grill for the win. You know, I've never used one of those. But doesn't that like squeeze all the juice out? The juice is the best part. You want the juice in your burgers. Any more CS crew trips? The New Jersey when I'm not back home in New York. Oh, yeah, we all went out to Jersey and Anthony was in New York at the time. We'll be going back out, Anthony. We got some plans. Arby says because DT YouTuber or DVD YouTuber sounds silly. Well, yeah, it shouldn't be DVD. It should be like Movie Tuber or something like that, or I don't know, Cinema Tuber, or I don't know. I mean, I get YouTuber, boo. I get it, but it just I don't know. Sounds weird. Sounds way too specific. Don't use that spiky thing to cream. Oh no, you never use those. Like the metal bristles to clean your grill. Someone went to the hospital because they ingested one. Yeah, no, you don't do that because those things can come off and they could get in your food. No, you never use that. No. I want to try Little Caesars pizza. Okay, so that's here's. It's. I mean, it's nothing great. I'm not. No, Little Caesars is not like you gotta try it. It's not that good. But as far as the fast food pizzas are concerned, you know, Little Caesars, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, like all those type of pizzas, if I had to pick one of those, I'd pick Little Caesars. Where can you find out if a movie is OOP? Well, I used to say DVD, or I'm sorry, Film AF, but they're not going to be around. They got like 2 more weeks and that website's shutting down. So the answer to your question, Agent Pure, is I have no idea anymore. Noah just bought Flash Dance for $3. Is it any good? Yeah, Flash Dance is awesome. J2H says Little Caesars is garbage. I mean, I'm not going to... here's the thing. I like Little Caesars, but I'm not going to say if you find Little Caesars to be garbage, you're wrong. Because it is fast food pizza. So I can't be like, no, it's so good. No, it's fast food pizza. So if you don't like it, I understand. Why solo tonight? Just everybody's got stuff to do. People got lives. I don't. I'm here talking to you guys for 2 hours. Oh, we're almost done, guys. Hunter, no, I've never been to a family video. We don't have any in the area, unfortunately. Tom Cruise. Hey, Tom Cruise is here. What do I think of the new Saw reboot with Chris Rock writing the script? I heard about that, and stupid, because why are we rebooting Saw? Let's do a different movie. Where are we at? Oh my gosh. Little Caesars is decent. Yeah, exactly, Greg. Little Caesars, their pizza's only $5. That's one of the other things, too. You get a nice big pizza for a total of $5. I like that. And they're hot and ready, which means they have, like, pizzas ready to go. They're always cooking pizzas. So there's always one, like, you walk in, and, like, I think once I had to wait before. But, like, usually you walk in, and they just go, there's your pizza. Marco's Pizza's good, too. I never had Marco's Pizzas. I never had Marco's Pizza, Rachel, so I think what I meant to say. Oh, the pretzel pizza is $9. What is that at Little Caesars? I'm about to get that if that's a thing. I want to try that now. You got me curious. Huh. Jesse, yeah, I love Tombstone Pizza. It's my favorite of all the frozen pizzas. Although there's a problem with the pizza. I was at my local grocery store like a couple months ago, and I was in their the freezer section where they have their pizzas, and there were just boxes of like frozen food like sitting out in front of the freezers. So my guess is they get the food, they grab it from the freezer, probably in back or off a truck or whatever. They bring it out, they sit it on the floor in front of the freezers. Once it's all set out, then they start putting stuff away, which means your frozen food is sitting on the floor for, I mean, who knows how long until they eventually get around to unboxing it. So I think the reason why sometimes my Tombstone Pizza does not really taste very good is because it's probably been sitting on the floor for like, even if it's like 20, 30 minutes, which I'm sure is fine. You're not going to get sick. It's not going to kill you. But it basically kind of like has a chance to thaw out. And then they put it back in the freezer and it freezes back up again. So I think that's the issue with the pizza, is that if your local grocery store like lets the food sit out for like a little bit before they put it right into the freezer and gives it some time to like thaw out, your pizza's going to taste funny. So sometimes I get Tombstone and it's delicious, and sometimes I get Tombstone and it doesn't taste very good. I think that's why, which is a shame because I like Tombstone Pizza. I love how my videos are just all about food, or my live streams are always about food. Oh my gosh, Brian, CC's? Yeah, you watch my videos. I've been in, CC's has been, CC's has been featured in my videos many times over and will probably be featured many times again. I love CC's Pizza. Jesse says, yeah, if it unthaws a bit, it gets freezer burn when you freeze it again. Yeah, it just doesn't, it doesn't taste as good. Tombstone is a Kraft product. They have individual stockers from Kraft stock shells. My dad works for Kraft. well, do they, is that maybe, okay, maybe it wasn't my grocery store. Maybe it's Kraft then who's putting everything out in piles in front of the freezer sections, because there were literally boxes of Tombstone pizza. They said Tombstone on them, that were sitting out like on the floor in front of the freezer. So I don't know, Aubrey, your dad works for Kraft, huh? You should let them know that they're ruining their pizzas. Where are we at? All right, we got like 3 minutes. So Joe, are you still here, man? You going live? How long am I going live? I'm done in like 3 minutes, guys. My voice is starting to go. My mouth is. I need something to drink. So let's find out. Is Joe going live? Did you get Kira to bed? What's going on? Because I'm gonna let you guys know if you should go head over to Joe's channel. What's my best eBay win? I don't know. I'm not sure I really want anything off eBay. I don't think I've ever bid on eBay. I just buy stuff outright. Jess says, thanks for going 2 hours. Yeah, I was like, I'm only gonna do this for an hour, and then 2 hours later, I'm still here. Joe, you still here, man? I don't have to tell you guys. I want to let you know if Joe should be, if Joe's gonna be going live. Elio's pizza's good, Jim. I like Elio's too. Elio's and Tombstone are usually my go-tos. The people's champ. Waiting for Joe. Come on, Joe. Joe, where are you at? Oh, well. I don't know. If I send you stuff, will I get my question answered more often, Hunter? What? No, I try to answer people's questions. Like, here's the thing. Hunter, realize there's like 5,000, well, not 5,000. There's like 100, what we at, 103 people right now asking me questions. I mean, I can't get to everybody. I do apologize. I try, but I mean, it's only a 2-hour show. I can't get to everybody. Red Baron's okay. DiGiorno's okay. I don't mind their pizzas. They're good too. I don't know. I guess Joe has disappeared. So I don't know. I guess Joe's not going live, or if he is, I don't know. Maybe head over to his channel, see what he does. Yes, bye, Steph. All right. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go, guys. So I don't know what's going on with Joe. He hasn't written back. I guess he's still busy, maybe getting his kid down to bed or something like that. So maybe he's not going live. Maybe he is. If you guys are not already subscribed to Joe's channel, head over to Megapodtastic. And if he goes live, I guess you'll be notified. So I don't know. Don't know what to tell you guys. Sorry. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also, of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness Retro Store. And I will see you dudes tomorrow. All right, everybody. Goodbye. Have a good night. See you guys.